Alright, welcome everybody. This is my first video here on this channel. I've kind of been inspired watching another couple channels that kind of do like action figure or Lego ASMR, and as you can tell, I'm a really big Gundam fan, and I don't know about anybody else, but when I have an interest, I can't help but look it up and put ASMR after it. And I didn't see a lot for Gundam ASMR, so I guess if nothing else, and just hoping to fill a little bit of that void, and somebody else can get relaxed by this. So today, while I do have the RX-78 here, the high-grade Origin version to be specific, which is a phenomenal kit, watching over, I do have this figure here, which is a G.M.G. Gundam Military Generation collection of Amuro Ray by Bandai Namco. I have the Gundam logo up there from the original series. Here it says Amuro Ray, number 9, so must be a bigger line than what I thought it was. And it looks like that's by Mega House, but as you can see here, includes Amuro in his normal suit, which before buying this, I did not know it was called that. Figured it was just a spacesuit. Then a couple different hands in here, another helmet. Looks like we have one where you can see his face. One, maybe it looks like, oh, okay, it looks like this must just go over the actual head. So we'll have to mess with that a little bit later. And it looks like we have a couple different holster options, or maybe just the holster and then open or closed. So no better way to find out than to just open it up, I'd say. But first here, you can kind of see the background here is the RX-78, like I also have there. It's got the, looks like it has 2 rocket launchers. That's a very aggressive approach that I don't know if I've seen. Anyway, we'll check out the back of the box here. Okay, so it looks like here, because the back is in Japanese, and I cannot read you anything from that other than what little there is in English. I wanted to read you what they had on the website for this. So the Gundam Military Generation G.M.G. series highlights soldiers, weapons, and vehicles from the world of Mobile Suit Gundam. The 9th entry in the G.M.G. collection features the Gundam's ace pilot, Amuro Ray, making his long-awaited appearance in his normal suit. The helmeted head includes a visor that can be posed open or closed via the interchangeable parts, and an unhelmeted head is also included. Okay, so I'd say it's about time I finally open this thing, huh? Looks like I did pre-cut the sides here, but I'll try and do this as quiet as possible. Looks like I also have to cut down around the bottom here, because of course they just can't make it easy. Of course not. But that's alright, because we're just we're here hanging out. That's all that matters. I'm excited to take a look at this figure here. As a big collector of all things Gundam, I didn't even know that this line existed. So it was really cool to see it on, I think I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store, but they were fairly expensive, so I lucked out, and a nice person on eBay was actually selling this and another one as well for a pretty fair price. So I got that from them, and here we are. So let's take a look. Let's see how quietly I can do this. Looks like maybe I didn't get this one well enough, because when I let it go smoothly. Okay, there we go. Pop that bad boy off. Set him to the side for just one moment here. That's a great looking pose looks like it's, not sure which model kit that is, but maybe it's not a model kit, maybe it's an action figure and I'm totally wrong, but either way, very cool looking. And yeah, got a pretty good look at the back. Awesome. We'll just set that aside there. And then get into here and see what we can see. I'll set him aside here. Excuse me, Belle. Okay. So it looks like it must be held together by these here. I don't think. Oh, it looks like. Okay, they also taped it. I don't know. Golly. I don't know why they're trying to keep me from this thing. Okay, we are back. If you notice a cut there, that would be because when I opened this guy and this guy, it decided that it just wanted to explode everywhere. So poor Amuro has had a even rougher start to his life in my home than he did in the show. Gotta feel bad for that. So I'll kind of go one by one here. Here's the actual figure itself, which I think looks phenomenal. Like, I am really surprised. You obviously not love to see those in there, but I mean, for what it is, it's great. I mean, it's insanely posable. Bends it, double bend in the knees, actually. That's crazy. Should be able to get him into a lot of cool poses. Looks like he can bend his leg a little too far the other way. Double bend in the chest. I mean, that is crazy. Guess it explains why these figures cost a bit much, but if they're gonna make them quality like this, it's more than worth it. More than worth it. His head, it's a great looking sculpt. And then it's actually, this neck piece rotates because I had to. It bugged me that it wasn't perfectly lined up, and it's still not perfect, but his head pops off, and then you can actually just adjust the collar. So it's an even extra point of articulation. Get him out of his, keep him in a kind of a tough guy stance. But as you can see there, he's got bald fists. It looks like it also comes with, if I can grab these, it has a couple hands that you can hold a gun with, which is actually what came with there. Laser pistol maybe, and then open-handed. Looks like we have a holster. It's just a little guy. And then it looks like we also have a holster here. So if we were to take that, looks like that goes, I believe there. Looks like it should. See if it cooperates, maybe. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Just needed a little bit of patience. And then, I don't know if that goes on the other side. Seems like it would. I think that looks kind of sharp. I don't know where else it would go. Take a look. Take a look at this. Yeah, okay. You can see it. See it right there. So, looks like, yeah, okay, awesome. Set that back down there. Here's our guy. I messed with popping his head off earlier just to adjust the color, like I said. We will put in, give him kind of a James Bond style here. And then there. Looks like we have his pistol here. It's pretty well detailed. single color, but it looks like they kind of gave it a nice brushed paint job. Looks like we will take this hand here. We'll put that in there. Looking great. I'll put that in there. Oh man, there's some really good bend there. Awesome. I'll give him like a little kind of Wild West intro. I'll give him kind of still working on my posing. He's not looking very tough, but yeah, spending too much time on the pose, but that looks pretty cool. Awesome. Okay, well, we will just keep him like that. I think that looks sharp. So we will just slide these guys over here for now. And then take a look at the last accessory with this, which is actually, if you pop his head off, there is a head with a helmet. And man, that just looks so cool. That just looks so cool. Like, I almost get kind of like Speed Racer vibes from it. Don't know if you know that one or have seen that one, but I mean, that helmet is just so sharp. For the time, I mean, they're iconic for a reason. It's just like, these two together, man, they were in their bag with the character design. I mean, with the suit design, both for these guys and the actual mobile suit themselves. But I mean, it's just so good looking. And I thought it actually came with two helmets, or it came with something like that, but this is actually, I'll take him. I believe it just, Here we go. It's on there tight. Actually, pardon me, I'd had that off before. Amuro's got one heck of a flat top. I don't think that's the style for you, my friend. Quickest edit is I was actually done with the video, and I had started to kind of mess with finding a pose for him. Come to find out that, well, he does have this head, and we just thought that he had a horrible flat top, which he still does. You almost have to feel kind of bad for the guy. That actually means that it comes out of this helmet, so we can have just cool display of an empty helmet. And then that also means you can pop this bad guy off of there once more, which is, it's good that it's snug. I would take that over the alternative where it doesn't stay on. This may be annoying, but it does feel premium, so you can put that back on there. Check that out. That looks sharp. Really cool thinking on their part, because I mean, I just assumed that it, like a lot of the cheaper figures I've owned, that it would just be another head you slide on with a helmet. I know back when I was into Star Wars figures, that was what they would do. They have essentially a head like this, and then a head with a helmet. And wow, it is like Star Wars because of the hair and stuff. You can't just slide the helmet on. I at least like that they made it an option to hold this helmet. I mean, even hold it with an empty visor. That's really cool. So we'll cover up that nice looking mug, get it all snug in there. Gosh, that looks so cool. Oh my goodness. Man, I am so happy with this. This looks awesome. Just awesome. Would be cool if he got a jetpack or something with it. But I mean, this is still just so cool. It's gonna really be awesome to display this with this guy here. Because I mean, how often, maybe in some different series and stuff like that they make figures and stuff of the pilots, but from what I had seen, other than the actual model kits, they really haven't done much for the pilots. So it was really cool to see something like this. Yeah, way cool. And I mean, it's so well done. I'm just used to the action figures from when I was a kid, where if they had a bend there and their neck moved and their leg maybe moved in one spot. I mean, this is just crazy. I've just been out of the action figure game a little bit, but that is wildly impressive for the price point that it's at. So yeah, I think that is going to be all for tonight. I do appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at what I had to show you here. Hope you stop back and we can check out some more Gundam content together. I'll kind of just be showing off all sorts of different things Gundam related. I have model kits like that. I have some ones that I've kind of done customs on, as you can see in here. I mean, I have kind of a rough workstation, but it's kind of one that I put together. Yeah, just sort of all sorts of stuff like that. So, would appreciate you joining me on the journey. We'll stand him up there, maybe. I suppose that was something I should have tested earlier before I got too heavy on the praise. Can he actually stand up? That'll be the real ticket. Bend the feet a little bit. Ooh, okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. I'll have to probably work on the pose a little bit when the angle's better, but look at that. He stands beautifully. So as a preview for what I have next, I mean, you can't get one without the other. It's like getting Luke Skywalker without Darth Vader, or Superman without... Nah, I was going to say Lex Luthor, but that's not the best analogy, because I could do that. Maybe Superman without Batman, Batman without the Joker. Anyways, sorry for the nerd out. This is going to be next time, which I am super excited for that, because what a cool figure. What a cool figure. Okay, well, once again, I'm very thankful you stopped by and we could check out these figures together. I do appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.